So there was recently a massive announcement. Greg Hackett versus Brian Norman Sr., February 15th, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
First, let's talk about how you snake my work, man.
Well, I got this. This is how our squad go. Like, I mean, the person that get into that.
I gotta step back and let you handle it.
You the money man. You know what I'm saying? You the money man, so can't have you all get dirty. I'm the dirty guy.
Well,
let me get dirty.
Salute to both of y'all for making this happen. Salute to y'all for it not going outside of the ring, for y'all to settle this difference inside the ring. Yeah. Y'all both make some bread. Everybody's entertained. Yeah. How you feeling about the fight?
I feel good because like I said earlier when I was asked, you know what I mean, they basically was asking me, was it like any type of animosity towards the two? I'm like, no, it ain't no like hate type shit. It was just, the truth is, this is how we used to getting our shit off. Guys like us, for real, we don't do a lot of arguing. You know what I'm saying? But we older now, so it appears that way. Now, a person could really get one of us fucked up on the outside, like thinking that we gonna sit there and argue with them. You know what I mean? This is the way you're supposed to handle it. Rumble. Brian Norman said it was his idea to get me in the ring. Salutes to him if that's the truth. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna doubt him. But I got a call from BLK. BLK said, would you fight Brian Norman? For sure. The boy said, really? I said, for sure. You know what I mean? He called back, contract, we talked about some paper and all that. I said, for sure. You know what I mean? Everything was cool. I had to call back with one question. I called back with my one question, got that taken care of. Negotiations was very easy. I'm very proud to be a part of BLK Prime and shit like that. You know what I mean? And you know, my opponent, we gonna do what we gotta do. You feel me?
Brian Norman Sr. talk a lot of shit, right? And this is on the internet, off the internet.
No, he do.
He's been up to Philly before. I find it interesting that this bout's in Atlanta, though.
No, for sure.
Why?
For sure.
Why do you think this bout's in Atlanta?
No, he even said it. He was like, man, the dudes in Philly is a little emotional, man. They get crazy. You know, my DMs is filled with Philly dudes talking crazy. I mean, but that's because, you know what I mean, like Philly, people don't understand, like, we're real passionate about a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Even though we talking like everybody else talking, but like for real, motherfuckers really mean what they say. So, I mean, I guess for his safety, he like, nah, I ain't coming up there to fight Greg Hackett. I mean, Greg Hackett come down here. And he knew I would say yeah, so it wasn't no issue. You know what I mean? Everything's smooth.
All right, so it seemed like Philly invades Atlanta then.
For sure. We got to go see the Braves.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
How do you think that fight's going to look?
I mean, be totally honest, to talk boxing. Norman Sr., I watched him fight before. Very strong guy, you know what I mean? But he to the point where, like, I feel like he reached his complete max of strength. Like, so he knows his other things he got to work on and his things he got to do. But one thing I'm not looking past is his strength. I know he's strong. He's an old head. You know, when you get older, your bones, you know what I mean? They densing up. So, you know what I mean? Bones get heavy and all that shit. So I know what it's hitting for with the strength. But I still got a little youth to me. Skills is gonna always be there. You know, I just gotta get better balance and all that, get my weight together. I mean, I see me winning unanimous decision, probably 5-1, 4-2.
So 6 rounds?
Yeah, 6 rounder. Yeah, okay. And, you know, it's gonna be fun though, man, because at the end of the day, this is what guys need to be doing. All that talking, I'm not really impressed with it. Like, and I ain't talking about the boxers. I'm talking about all the people that be on YouTube talking crazy. They need to get some of this. Like Southpaw, like I would love to get Southpaw in the ring, but he's scared to death of me. He's scared. He keep telling everybody I was supposed to come to Chicago, but without an address, without like it was no clarity there. You see how me and Brian Norman, we came to an agreement within 3 days? Like we got this shit done in 3 days, bro. Like this shit was over. Like
sound like two dudes that really want to settle whatever it is.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So it was simple. So I actually feel good about the critter now. You know what I'm saying? He made this shit simple. He said what he said. He talked all this shit that he talked. But at the end of the day, he really willing to get in there and rumble. So I'm okay with a guy like that. You know what I mean? Those type of guys I'm good with. The guys that just keep talking, I don't like them type of people. You know what I mean? They dangerous.
How's training camp going so far?
I guess we doing pretty good. I just had my 3rd sparring session today. 4 rounds, 4 3-minute rounds. I thought we was going to do 6, but the 4 was actually a good 4. I wasn't winded, but I was huffing a little bit. But it was good work. I think it was because I was trying to do a lot. I was moving around a lot. But I feel good, man. Everything feel good. I got to go in the lab probably with my man Rob and give me some muscles. You know what I mean? Buy me some muscles real quick. See what's going on.
Fuck with the Alchemist?
Yeah, I got to fuck with the Alchemist at least. You know what I mean? Or go see my man Damo down DC and get strong real quick. You know what I mean?
Victor Conte, if you're watching, man, we need a snack pack.
No, they're going to lock me up. That shit might hurt me and the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Vic, we need a shipment real fast, man. What do you call it? The
snack.
Fighter stack.
Snack pack.
Yeah, we need a complimentary fighter stack, bro.
Yeah.
Greggy.
Yo.
All right, so dude's been in my DMs and my comments, like waiting for this interview, saying that I'm showing bias by not covering the Boots versus Vergil shit. Oh, you ain't posting nothing about Boots. Bro, I posted an interview with Gervonta Davis. They in the comments talking about Boots. Like, yo. So this is the most critical I've ever seen fans of Jaron Ennis. I'm sure you know Jaron Ennis is going to stay to unify 147 pounds.
Yeah.
And Israel Madrimov and Vergil Ortiz are going to fight.
Right.
Now, what's your thoughts on fans calling Jaron Ennis a duck?
I mean, it's to be expected. You know why? Because we put a lot of hype behind Boots. We did. I say we because we was part of that. And guess what? We're still standing on it. But there's also a lot of people out here just doing it just to do it. Like, they just hating. Like, you know what I mean? But if it's people out here that really got some sense, like, think about it. A lot of times when guys negotiate fights close to their prior fight, the fight they just came out of the ring, like a fight they just had, they usually know of the fight, like already. Like, they already talked about it. As long as they were in good health coming out their last fight, they already know what's going on. Boots got out the ring and said, Boots, after the fight, said in an interview, it might be time to go to 54. That might mean I still got to think about it. I don't understand how 2 weeks later, they saying he a duck for not accepting Vergil for already having a date February 22nd. That means Vergil was already banking on that date. Boots thinking, I'm going to chill and I'll probably be back in April. You know what I'm saying? Where they went wrong, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the fight itself, Vergil can't beat Boots. Like, ain't no way. It ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the reason it's not happening because Vergil just showed in his last fight he's not ready. He's not ready because he's still fighting like a mad kid. He can fight. He like Vergil, like the kid in 5th grade that's bigger than everybody. You know what I mean? He just beating up on people because he's bigger than them. And I'm not saying that's how he beat Boychuk, because really he probably lost to Boychuk. It was a real close fight. And I like Vergil. But Boots is too skilled. Boots is too smart, too sharp. But here's the thing. He set out a goal, which is to be undisputed at 147 pounds. How can any of us tell Boots what to do about his goal? You know what I'm saying? He based off his last performance, right? Like, he basically said off his last performance, it might be time. Just because he know he didn't give his best. He know that wasn't his best performance. But it was also against a guy who just, when you match the styles, it's an ugly fight. When you match Boots and Evanesian together, it just come out. I mean, not Evanesian.
Chukazan.
Karen. Yeah. When you match Boots and Karen together, it just don't match. You know, it really don't. I mean, when you contrast the styles, it don't match. Boots did better than he did the first fight. Put him down this fight, made him take a knee, things like that. Karen told everybody, listen, man, every shot he hit me with, I felt. You know what I'm saying? He definitely beat me up, but, you know, I just wasn't there to be. I wasn't going to let him knock me out. You feel me? That's the kind of performance that was. Yeah, Boots got hit, man. It's boxing. It's a shootout. What's a shootout if it ain't no bodies at the end of it? You feel me?
Bodies.
Yeah, what are we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? People, of course, Boots going to get hit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And then depending on mindset, that's what gets you hit, your mindset. Because if you be like Shakur, you can be too defensive, you ain't going to get hit at all. You know what I'm saying? So, Boots was on a mission. It's funny, though, because after after Vergil got out the ring with Boachuk, he never said nothing about Boots. You know what I'm saying? His name never came up. But all of a sudden, Boots have a so mediocre type of performance against Cameron. Now all of a sudden, he got a bullseye on his head. Cut this shit. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep it a band with you, right? And I feel like people either don't know this or are overlooking it. Vergil was supposed to come back December 21st.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready to come back December 21st.
Right.
Right? So then they pushed Vergil to February 22nd. They wanted Crawford versus Vergil. And then Fundora versus Vergil. Boots wasn't their first or their second choice.
Right.
But Turki Al-Ashiki wanted to make the best possible card, is working his way down the list.
Understood.
So then now it's okay, Boots is up. But I didn't see, duck talk from Crawford and Fundora, who were actually at the weights.
Right. So. And it was crazy because once Turkey put out a statement, people got all hyped. But one thing I heard Turkey say in the statement, he said, I didn't talk to Jaron directly. So when you made the fight with Bakoli and Jaron Ennis, they said that Turki Al-Ashik talked to him directly. And Jaron Ennis told his whole entire team, I'm taking this fight. You know what I'm saying? Whoever he called, he talked to him directly. He didn't talk to Boots directly. So what that means, somebody was saying a little bit too much too fast, too early. And that's okay. You make mistakes. Boots coming off a fight in July, coming off a fight in November, early November. That means if you look at the dates from May, June, July, August, September, he never really had a break. He didn't have a break. 2 12-round fights. You stop one guy, you go the distance with the other guy, and then they want you to come right back and fight Vergil Ortiz at a weight you're not sure if you're going to go up to and fight in February. You know what I'm saying? That sound like they was just trying to play games. You know what I'm saying? And his team almost went for it if he didn't put his foot down and say, no, wait a minute. I got some unfinished business. We quick to call Boots a duck, but we didn't call Stanionis a duck. We didn't call Norman Jr. a duck. We didn't call, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we called them guys ducks, but I'm talking about the masses. Boots got attacked as soon as the word was out there that he was like, I don't even know what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no word coming from me. So what that tells me is Boots is the guy right now. He's going to be the guy in boxing. You know why? Because look how many people came out the woodworks and was like, he's a duck. I got people tagging me in Twitter. My Twitter pop. My Twitter pop off the, the negative shit. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. This shit crazy.
I couldn't put up anything. Like, I had stuff stored up, and then I went to the Tank press conference and whatnot. And I couldn't put up anything about any other fighter.
Yeah.
Like, this shit was crazy.
And I mean, Boots ain't fighting in February, but guess what? Greg Hackett is. You know what I mean? So I'm going to hold it down for my guy. You know what I mean? Boots ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm going to hold it down. And I got one of the Normans. You know what I mean? So hopefully we get the other Norman. You know what I mean? That's how we going to do it. I'm proud to be a Philadelphian right now. You know what I mean?
Jay, are you surprised about the amount of fake news that came out in regards, like dudes was dropping details that I'm like, yo, where did you get that from?
Nah, bro, because one day, one thing I noticed about me being on YouTube and shit like that, and I've been paying attention a little bit, it be like all types of, like, I'm talking about not just boxing, I'm talking about all over the internet. Like, it'll be a video that say, like, something crazy, Katy Perry chases somebody, whatever. That's not even the video, like when you click on it. So I'm like, oh, like, all right, this is really a game. Like, people play like this. So, you're going to write all types of stuff. That's what they're going to do. Everybody looking for the numbers, man. Everybody playing the numbers game.
And fans just run with it. And fans going to be in his comments talking about how biased we are and that our boy's a duck and you know what I mean? But the reality is, y'all motherfuckers listen to fake shit all day, every day.
Yeah. I mean, you got people who fuck with, whatever, for whatever reason, and they stick with it. We wrong for sticking behind Boots. Like, come on. And we know the truth. We really know that, I mean, it was just some hearsay type shit. You know what I mean? So they only doing that to try to drop his value. Because the truth is, when he do go to 54, he gonna punch on them niggas. I'm telling you. He gonna punch on them.
He's a better fighter. I'm predicting he's gonna be a better fighter at 54 than 47.
I'm trying to tell you.
Last question, GH. Your man Gervonta Davis
Yeah.
was posed with a question about Shakur Stevenson, and he said, "What has he ever done?"
Yeah.
And then talked about how Keyshawn looks better than him, and then but what has Keyshawn done?
Yeah.
That he was retiring. I'm trying to sum up everything.
Yeah.
A lot of people are really taking Tank literal.
Yeah.
Do you think Tank was serious with his rant into not fighting Shakur and actually retiring this year?
I'm tripping. Tank has proven to me that he's definitely matured as a man, and he's definitely way, way smarter than what people think. Tank has become the modern day villain. You know what I mean? Tank is the perfect villain right now. Tank has the world in his hands, and he knows it, and he's just playing with people. He playing. He playing, but he playing in a way where y'all getting mad, and he getting better. Tank don't care about nothing that these people talking about. He don't care about these guys that they asking him about. He just responding in any old way, just so people could be like pissed off and taking what he said and using it for clickbait and whatever else. Tank don't care. Tank locked in right now, bro. He playing super villain right now. I like his state of mind. I like where he at mentally, physically, and I think this would be a great fight with him and Lamont. Lamont got to tighten up though. Lamont got to stop trying to think he getting in Tank head and not getting in Tank head. Tank's seen enough already, bro.
Seemed like Core is taking this personally.
Yeah. Shakur, see, here's the thing with Shakur. Shakur is taking it personal because they in competition with each other with performances. It's not even in competition with fighting each other. It's the performances. You like, all right, as soon as Shakur did something good, he stopped Noshino. Then here come the next fight where he, you know what I mean, kind of like, then Tank, knockout. You know what I'm saying? Tank giving the people what they want. So Shakur a little bit pissed off, like, motherfucker, you really think you can still beat me just because you knocking them guys out? Tank like, what are you talking about? Look what you doing. What are you doing? You over there talking about fighting me. You can't even get rid of them. I'm putting these niggas to sleep. You know what I mean? Tank having a ball right now. And the best thing to do would be to just worry about yourself. Don't even worry about Tank. Because Tank not worried about nobody, bro. He locked. He in a different zone, bro. His zone crazy right now, bro.
It seems a bit hypocritical for you to be fighting Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia, Hector Garcia, Lamont Rouge. Now, I'm not saying they're not good fighters, right? No. Because 3 out of the 4 has been world champions. But then you turn out, you come out your mouth and you say that Shakur Stevenson hasn't done anything in boxing. He's a 3-division world champion, unified champion.
Absolutely. And that's why I said don't listen to him. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said that a few minutes ago. Don't listen to what he's saying. Just lock in. Because if you listen to him, you're going to start looking at your armor and being like, do I still got it? You know what I mean? You start acting like Tio and shit. You start tripping. You know what I mean? So this is how the world works. Milf, when you take that camera, we go outside right now, and a drug addict walk past and I knock him out. People gonna go nuts about that. You know what I mean? People gonna go nuts about it because they just want to see shit happen to people. That's why when people nowadays they get hit by cars and shit, other people pull phones out. They don't even try to fucking help them. You know what I mean? They don't care if the person died. You know what I mean? They just pull the phone out and try to catch the footage. You know what I'm saying? So when you a guy who's competing at the weight class as Tank, or you a guy that's close, don't even worry about what Tank doing. That's the problem. Everybody watching Tank, trying to see what he doing. Don't worry about Tank. He in his zone. He found his zone, and he there. So Shakur got to find his zone. Yeah, Keyshawn got to find his zone, stay in it. Andy Cruz got to find his zone, stay in it. And I mean, these guys, they do a lot of watching each other and comparisons and things like that. Leave all that alone. Just keep getting the job done. You know what I mean? And I think they'll be all right. But Shakur just need to lock in on Schofield, Tank locked in on Roach, you know what I mean? Vice versa. That's all they need to do. I think that fight won't happen. My bad.
Ask Shakur.
Yeah,
he know.
For sure.
No, that press conference is going to be hilarious.
Yeah, you know Pop's going to be, Auntie going to be tripping. Going to be spazzing out.